Good morning, dreamers. Anne-Marie here with Big Dreams, Tiny Budget, and I still don't have internet as of yet, but hopefully by the time I upload this, I will have internet and I will be able to show it to you guys. I want to give you a shot of Maisie. Maisie, come on. This is that little puppy I just got. Oh, and she is the size of Dilly already. So today is April 2nd, and she has just grown leaps and bounds over the last few months. She's almost the same size as poor Dilly dog, who is getting lots of gray hair dealing with a puppy. Thankfully, I'm not. And what I'm doing today is making some garden beds. So I had ordered a bunch of cinder block that was delivered, and that's what I'm going to be doing today, is making a cinder block raised bed, and I will put you guys on time lapse, and hopefully, like I said, I'll have internet soon and I can upload this to you guys. Well, the bad thing about being sick all winter is you sure get out of shape fast. But I had bought enough bricks to make 2 beds, 3 bricks high. But now I am thinking, with the cost of the food going up and everything. But I think instead I'm going to make 3 beds. So I'll put another one here and another one over there. And I'll go 2 bricks high. And then maybe next year I can increase the height of them if I need to. Just to prevent myself from having to bend over so far. But out here working with these monsters, you know, you pick up sticks, you throw them in a pile, and they bring them back to you. So I'm getting a whole lot done today, huh? But not bad for my first day back out working. Got one of the beds done. I'm going to fill it with all this dead stuff over there. And I have a pile of decomposting leaves over there. And then I'll put a layer of topsoil on the top. And call it good. But I think I have enough material here to fill 3 beds. And then get some topsoil for the top of it to start planting in. So hopefully, if all goes well, that'll happen soon. I have a dentist appointment this next week because I broke a tooth and have no dental insurance, so I'm not sure yet what that's going to cost me. So I'm going to have that taken care of first and then see how much money I have left over for this month to Maisie's chasing the kitty. Anyhow, but I'll see how much money I have left over this month to buy topsoil and have that delivered and at least get the garden started so that I can have free food this year. Anyhow, so I don't know when I'll get this uploaded. Like I said, today's April 2nd. Hopefully I'll be able to get it uploaded soon to you guys, but if not, you'll be seeing it in the future.
Seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright. And for the first time in a long time, I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I'm not falling. I'll push all my chips and call all in. I'll bet on myself, you keep stalling. I hear destiny and it's calling. I'll keep my head up high through the downs and lows. And we're all going live, still nobody knows. But I'ma choose what's right and take what comes and goes. And ain't no one in life holding me back no more. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago.
Good afternoon, dreamers. So I just wanted to give you guys an update on what's been going on around here. Today is May 19th. The only reason why I know that's the date is because Maisie goes in for surgery tomorrow to get broken. She's not getting fixed because there's nothing wrong with her. But I wanted to give you an update on these garden beds that I started a while ago, and on a couple other projects that are going on around here. So let me show you what I've got done. So I didn't video all of it because a lot of it was built between rainstorms. When it stopped raining, I would come out here and move more bricks, and then it would stop raining again and I would move more dirt. So what I wanted to show you is that I filled them with cardboard first. So I put a layer of cardboard down. You can see some of it peeking up there because it was one of the flaps on the box, but I put cardboard down first. Maisie, come. And then after the cardboard, I filled it with big chunks of this rotting wood. There's a bunch of this down in the bottom of this. Another log there, but I had a bunch of logs and stuff, like that stuff over there, that was decomposting on the land here. So I just threw that in the bottom of each of these beds. And then there's that dogwood plant again. And then if you remember if you've been following along for a while, when we cleared this lot before the house was brought over, we raked up all the leaves and sticks and stuff and put them in a pile over here. I believe that was Little Creek Homestead and Jerry Riggs that they came over that day and helped out. And we started a compost pile here. And then I had the chip guy, the guy that came out and chipped up all the branches for me. He dumped the chips here. There's someone coming down there. Okay, false alarm, nobody's coming. Anyhow, but we had them pile it up here. And then when I had the tractor out here to fill the ditches, he kind of pushed it all up into this great big pile. But then the tree guy also came back and dumped a couple more loads of chips. And so for the last year, all this has been decomposting down. And this is what I'm left with for compost. And when I was digging it out to put in the beds, there were tons and tons of worms in there. So it looks dry on the outside, but on the inside, it's all this wet, composted down stuff, which is awesome. So in the beds, I did a bunch of the big logs like I was talking about, and then I put in the compost on top and did a layer of that, and then I put this dirt on top. And this dirt I had brought in, thought about getting dirt here from the land, but there's so much poison ivy and stuff like that that I didn't want to deal with that kind of stuff growing up in my garden bed. So I brought in, this is a garden mix of dirt, horse manure, and compost, so they said. But when I got here, it's a very heavy soil. It's not crumbly at all, and so that's why I'm mixing in a whole bunch of my compost in with it. And this will also work to help me level out the front yard as well. But as for these beds, yes, I'm going to fill them up now. I'm also going to come through and fill all the cells along the side. But the only thing I'll be growing in it this spring is Miss Maisie here. She seems to think that this is her playground. I won't be planting in it this spring. Why not? Because I still don't have water collection set up yet. There's some other projects that I want to do before I do that. And it's too late in the year now to start from seed. I have a bunch of seeds and I didn't want to go out and buy plants and then just have them die because I don't have water set up yet. So I'm hoping to get a crop in this fall. But that's how far I got on the beds. So I'm just coming out here when I let the dogs out, and I work on it a little bit at a time. I put in about 4 or 5 loads of dirt or compost, and slowly getting those filled because they're kind of like low priority. My only urgency on it right now is to get the dirt in the bed before it gets all washed away. So that's what I've been working on there. Then you will notice over here all that fabulous skirting that I put on is no longer on the mobile. Why did I undo all that work? Well, that's because I hired a company to come out and tie the mobile home down, and they need the skirting removed, which is fine because I'm gonna be, I don't even know what you guys are looking at. That's fine because I had decided after I put it up that there was a better way to put it up. I want to put it up in sections. So before I had attached them to the rim joist, and a lot of these areas the rim joist needs to be replaced. So instead I'm going to frame it out with these 2x, and I'll put a frame up on the top section here, and then I will just attach that to the rim joist once I replace the rim joist all the way around. So that's what's going to happen there. Is they're going to come out one day this week. They're trying to get out here in the afternoon, so I'm not sure which day, but they're going to come out and tie down the mobile home professionally, make sure it's done right. I didn't have the strength to do it myself. And then once that's done, I can work on building the framework for the skirting, and I can build it in sections. So if I have to take out a section to get underneath the house for something, it'll be just that section. I just go in and remove a couple screws and it'll come out. So that's what's going on with the skirting portion. And if you follow me on Facebook or you saw my community post, I did do, I found these flagstones over in the garden area. It looks like somebody did a path many years ago, so I brought them over here to make steps up. And I still need to get more for the top part, but this was all free and just what I was working on during the winter, in between storms. So get out of there. Come on, both of you. I also have gravel coming to do my dry well pits. That'll be here next week, as long as it doesn't rain, so I could get that portion done. I have 2 dry wells dug out. There's that one for the kitchen. That'll just be for a kitchen sink. And this one will be for the shower and the bathroom sink. So I will make sure to video how I did that when I get busy on that. Let's see what else. Oh, the garbage from the tear out on the floors. You guys will see that video coming out soon. And then I had a bunch of garbage that was piled up over here. A lot of it's from the tear out, the demo on the house, but I also had a bunch of stuff that was left behind from an old cabin that fell down back on the other lot. And that one is where I'm going to put the chickens at eventually, someday when I get chickens. So I had started to clear that out. So this is the remnants of all that, and it needs to go on this trailer, because right after they come out and tie down the mobile home, then I'll be making a dump run. So we'll get a bunch of this garbage out of here. There's still more that's out there that needs to be drug in, I think. And then I also have the remnants of the storm that I still need to clean up and take that off to the dump. So that is the update. I wanted to do a recap of the garden beds and show you where I'm at on them and why they're not finished, because you'll see the beginning and then wonder why I'm not planting in them. So I'm going to go ahead and edit that video now and upload it to you guys. I don't even know what you're looking at because I'm not paying attention. I'm out of practice with this camera. But I'll get that uploaded to you guys today. I also have some footage of the puppy in her first snow, and I'll add that in this video somewhere. And as far as my internet, I was told back in March, that it was 10 to 12 weeks out. And then I called the other day and I was told it's 10 to 12 weeks out. So I don't know when they're going to get internet out here. I'm just going to have to upload videos as I can. They're starting to backlog in my computer and I don't have room to store them. So I'm going to edit them and try and get them uploaded to you guys as soon as I possibly can. Anyhow, thank you so much for watching, and I will chat with you guys soon.